Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the last part of January 2020. Thanks for logging on and watching. Well, on this show, we got lots and lots of hoops as the teams are into their district play. So, let's go.
Steve Jacoby here, Duncanville fan for over 40 years after a great football season. And right now, I'm ready for some Duncanville hoops.
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by James Memorial Chapel, Duncanville's only home-owned funeral home.
Corbett Mitchell Media and Consulting and President Tiffany R. Wyatt.
Sherry and Tom Kennedy, Proforma A-Z Specialties.
And by Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Hello, Duncanville basketball fans, and welcome back to the Hoops Corner, where both the teams are in action, as I mentioned. And before we show the Pantherette highlights, we had an interview with Coach Howard recently, and here it is. We are visiting with Legina Howard, the head Pantherette basketball coach at Duncanville High School. And Legina, welcome back to Duncanville.
Thanks for having me again, John. I appreciate it.
You know, they say that the one that follows the legend is not the one that should be, but you're doing that. Why?
Just the tradition of the Pantherettes, being that I was a Pantherette and actually getting the opportunity to lead them is a great feeling.
Yeah. You had a very interesting career here at Duncanville and in Dallas. Tell us about it. You were here, there, and back here.
I was the varsity assistant coach here. I left and became the head coach at Lincoln and returned home to become the head coach of Duncanville.
Well, also, Legina, you were as a player here, there, and back here. Tell us about that.
I am excited to now instill the same values that I learned as a player into these young ladies. The character, the tradition of the Pantherette, the values that have been set from coaches before me, and actually continue that.
Looking at your roster, it appears like you've got a lot of undergraduates playing for you this year.
Yes, we are set with about 2 freshmen, 3 sophomores, 5 juniors, and 3 seniors.
Yeah, pretty balanced, actually. Tell us about the schedule that you have and the preseason especially.
Very, very tough preseason schedule. We want to hit a lot of heavy hitters early so we can see what we're made of. We want to test ourselves, and we want to show the state that we are here again. I did it purposely. The girls are ready. They've been working hard and diligently in practice and at a high competition level, so we're excited about it.
If you could change something in the FUIL rules for high school basketball, what might that be?
I'd like to get started a lot earlier than November. I like to get started maybe in September. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Do you want a shot clock?
Absolutely, I do. I like the pace of a shot clock game. I like that teams have to strategically prepare better, and I like that our kids don't have to play defense for as long to get that ball.
You're going to score 100 points a couple of times in this district. Do you think you should be chewed out for being a bully when you score 100 points on somebody?
Now, John, you know I can't score 100 points. You want me in the paper all over again? But on our high score games, we want to make sure that we're still going through sets and learning, and the kids that, don't get as much of the time as they would, they get an opportunity. But I still want to have a fair competitive game for the other teams.
Well, a shot clock would help, right?
Yes, it would, but it would also give me an opportunity to make 200 points, John, and you know it.
Well, again, congratulations on getting this job. We're looking forward to the Pantherette season, and best of luck.
Thank you, John, and thank you for having me.
Tuesday evening, the Pantherettes traveled to Dallas to play those 0-2 Skyline Lady Raiders, and it took just under 10 seconds for the Pantherettes to take the lead when Layla tipped to Deja, and she passes to Hope, and she feeds Layla for the bank shot. Deja drives, stops, and pops, and is fouled in the act. Then she hits a shot from beyond that arc on the floor. Zaria drives the lane for two. And Naya does it too. For two. Tristan is loose for a snowbird. And after one, it's 27-12 Pantherettes. And after three, it's 64-41 Pantherettes. In the fourth, Deja hits a rainbow. And then Kiera takes the lane and scores in traffic. It's over. Final, Pantherette 77 and Skyline 48, as the Pantherettes are 4-0 in district action.
My name is Sherry Kennedy, and I am the owner of Performa A to Z Specialties, which is a full-service marketing ad agency without the agency fees. We provide print services, promotional products, and apparel to promote your business, school, or event, whether it be large or small. Performa A to Z Specialties has a full-service team that includes a graphic artist to help create your logos or images. We are located in the best Southwest area, and we've been servicing clients in Texas and across the United States for over 30 years. You can reach us at azspecialties.com, or our phone number is 972-709-0015.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
Saturday at noon, due to weather predictions, the Pantherettes were at the 2-2 Lake Highlands Lady Cats, and it turned out to be a good rescheduled decision. It took the Pantherettes 3 shots, 2 rebounds, and 15 seconds to take the lead for good in this one, when Anaya rebounds and scores. Deja scores 3 straight baskets. A snowbird, and then on a pass from Lila, and another snowbird. Then Lila takes a pass from Kiera for a layup that works so well from the left that they do it again from the right. Deja, 2. And 1. It's Kiera's turn. Snowbird. And then Ziera rolls in the lane for 2. And after 1, it's 26-4 Pantherettes. After 3, it's 79-12 Pantherettes. In the fourth, more lots of passes before Zaria scores in the lane. Then she passes to a cutting Kristen for the left-handed layup. Anaya drives the lane for 2 and 1. Lila hits a 13-foot turnaround shot. And then Deja drives and dishes to Hope for 2 to end the game. A Lady Cat hits a baseline shot, but it's over. Final, Pantherettes 94 and Lake Highlands Lady Cats 14. The Pantherettes are 24-3 on the season, 5-0 in FUIL District 8 6A play. Deja had 28, Layla 13, and Naya scored 10. Tuesday evening, the Pantherettes hosted the 3-2 Richardson J.J. Pierce Lady Mustangs for yet another joke of a game. It should be noted that very early that Deja Kelly, for a good reason, did not play in this game. Carol passes to Lila for an early basket and then scored herself on a left-handed snowbird. Anaya rebounds Tristan's shot and scores. And then Hope rebounds Zierra's miss and scores in lane traffic. Tristan and Naya do a give and go. Tristan gives and goes, and Naya feeds her. Leata, 3. The first of 3 straight baskets by her. Naya closes out a routine first quarter in FUIL District 8-6A with another snowbird, and after 1, it's 28-4 Pantherettes. Anaya scores on a rebound early in the second quarter. It's 90-15. When the score's like this, a threat to score 100 points, I think Coach Howard puts a 15-pass requirement before taking a shot. So Kiera shoots, misses, but Hope is there to rebound and put back. And then after 19 passes, Naya hits a 3-point shot. Later, Lila hits a 3-point shot. Final 98 for the Pantherettes to those J.J. Pierce Lady Mustangs 15. Kiera led the scoring with 18 points. The Pantherettes had 10 players score, 5 of them in double figures. Friday night, the winless W.T. White Dullhorns were here to face the undefeated Pantherettes in another very lightly attended joke of a game. After Kyra hit a free throw on the first possession, Hope drives the lane and scores. And then Anaya rebounds Trustan's 3-point attempt and scores. Lila hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor. Anaya, coast to coast, 2 and 1. Tristan drives through everybody for a layup. And Cliff and friends say that they need binoculars for the first half of Pantherette home games. On this inbounds play, Naya inbounds to Tristan, who slaps it to Zara for 2 and 1. Naya. Rainbow. And after 1, it's 41-2. Of the million layups. This, a snowbird, and then it's Anaya's turn. And after 3, it's 89-5. Caitlin takes and hits a rare fourth quarter shot. And Ayana scores on a break. Coach Howard likes the defense. After only 14 passes, Anaya hits a rainbow. And that was that. Final, Pantherettes 98 and WT White 8. 10 Pantherettes scored in this game, led by Anaya with 27. Deja didn't play again, as the Pantherettes finished the first half of district undefeated and ranked number 1 in the state. Halfway through the girls' district action, it's pretty balanced with the Pantherettes 7-0, Richardson 6-1, Skyline 5-2, J.J. Pierce 4-3, Lake Highlands 3-4, Berkner 2-5, Molina 1-6, and WT White 0-7. The Panthers also played 4 district games the last couple of weeks, and we also had an interview with Coach Peavy. Let's go. We are visiting with David Peavy, the head basketball coach at Duncanville High School. And David, it's a year late, but welcome to Duncanville.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you because you just stepped right in and won a state championship. Do you know any other coach that's ever done that?
I'd have to think about it, but not off the top of my head, no.
Me neither. You've been here a year, but people in Duncanville hadn't had a chance to learn about you. Tell us about your background from high school to Duncanville.
Well, I grew up in San Antonio, played high school basketball at Alamo Heights High School, where we lost in the state championship my senior year. Played college ball at University of Texas San Antonio, and then at Gavilan College in California, and then finished up at Incarnate Word in San Antonio. And that's why I started coaching on the women's side. Was there for 2 years before becoming an assistant at Alamo Heights under my high school coach. Then got my first head coaching job at Gonzales, where we had a lot of success. 2 years there, played in the regional tournament. Then I went on to Hightower High School, where I coached a lot of really good players, and one of them being DJ Augustine, who's in the NBA still. From there, I went to Stephen F. Austin as an assistant, and then went back to high school and coached at Aikens High School in Austin for 8 years, where I was a head boys basketball coach and athletic director. And then went to Houston to Decaney High School for 3 years, and ended up here at Duncanville.
Well, we're mighty glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here.
Well, David, you're kind of rare because your son plays for you. Is that good, bad, or indifferent?
It's amazing. It's amazing. Wouldn't change it for anything in the world, but it's extremely tough to coach your own son, but I love it.
Can you chew him out and let everybody else hear it?
Everybody hears it, and he gets chewed out a lot more than everybody else, but I see everything that he does, so every mistake that he makes gets seen. But it's good that he's a good player. So I try my best not to get on him too much, but it happens a lot.
If you could change anything in the FUIL rules of basketball in Texas high school, what would it be?
Probably shot clock. I would like to get the game closer to what college and the NBA looks like, and a lot of the country's going to the shot clock. So that would probably be the one I'd like to change.
Well, David, winning the state championship last year, you've got an X on your back this year. What's your attitude?
We understand that, and we're looking forward to it. Actually, Corey Johnson put together an extremely tough schedule for us. We're on the national circuit now. We're going to Chicago. We're going to Missouri. We're playing in a lot of big-time events. So everybody's coming after us like they should, but we're ready for it.
Well, David, good luck to you this year, and hope you can repeat. And we're looking forward to the season.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it as well.
Tuesday night, the Panthers, now ranked number 1 in the state of Texas, hosted the Skyline Raiders in the second district game and some big dogs were on hand for this one, the second of 8 total home games this season for the Panthers. Early on, Bryant fakes a 3-point shot and passes to Robert, but when he's double-teamed, he passes out to Juan, who returns it, and Robert hits a 3-point shot to start the action. And since I will say what PA announcer Dedrick Williams is saying, here he is.
Basket by number 10, Damon Nicholas. Basket by number 1, Juan Reyna. Basket by number 5, Micah Healy. Basket by number 2, Brian Hill. Number 5, Micah Healy. Three-pointer, number 14, Robert Banks. Three-pointer, number 3, Caleb Ford. Putback by number 10, Damon Nicholas. Basket by number 4, Antonio Padilla. Let's jump in your final score. Skyline 43, Duncanville 66.
Micah and Damon had 14 apiece, and Robert scored 10 as the Panthers go to 15-2 and 2-0 in District 8 6A play. Saturday afternoon, due to a correct weather prediction, the Panthers host the Lake Highland Wildcats, also 2-0 in district play, and Damon gets things going with a drive down the lane. Then Robert hits a 17-foot jump shot. Juan hits an NBA-length 3-point shot and does not get a foul called. Bryant. Rainbow. Bryant, 3 more. And then Robert scores on a fast break. And after one, it's 16-14 Panthers. After 3. In the fourth, Micah. 2. And 1. And then Juan. Rainbow. To put the Panthers up by 1 midway through the fourth quarter. And then Juan makes the good pass to Micah for the dunk. Final. Panthers 59 and Lake Highlands 54. The Panthers are now 16-2 on the season and 3-0 in district play. Micah had 24 to lead all the scores in this game. Tuesday night, the Panthers were at Richardson J.J. Pierce for what has been a good matchup. And to say that the Panthers did not get off to a good start is putting it lightly, as they lose the tip and then Juan gets the Panthers' first points with this 3-point hoop. Micah tries to make a move, but when stopped, passes to Robert for the layup. Check out this rebound and put back by freshman Ronald. when Micah is called for traveling on this play. Coach Peavy is palms up. Micah ain't called for anything here as he drives the lane for 2. Damon drives a crowded lane for a left-handed layup, followed by a snowbird dunk by Micah. Ronald, 2 and 1. The clock is ticking down, and Zurich hits a 3-point shot in time. And after 1, it's 19-18 Panthers. Zurich, snowbird dunk. And after 3, the Panthers 55 and the Mustangs 46. In the 4th, Juan, rainbow. Then he passes into a double-teamed Robert, who scores and is fouled in the act. Juan knocks the ball to Ronald on a press, but his dunk is not. But Micah is there to get the good rim roll for 2. This is Micah's 3rd field goal in a row. Damon snares a long rebound and gets it ahead to Bryant for the layup. The Mustangs score a basket to beat the final buzzer, but the Panthers win 77-65. Micah had 29 to lead all scorers. Zurich scored 11 as the Panthers remain undefeated in district action.
Corbett Mitchell Media and Consulting is located in Duncanville, the city of champions, and is ready to help you with your business needs. From branding, creative design, help with your event management or production, we can help get your business, project, or event on the right track. Stop in and see us or visit us online at www.corbettmitchell.com. We help you change the game. Leon Miller and his commercial real estate on Main Street. Leon likes to promote Duncanville High School athletes and has done so for years on Duncanville Weekly News. If you have a convenient office or retail rental, call Leon at 214-728-2804. When the Jayhawks are winning, you'll get a real good deal.
Friday night at Dallas Lowe's Fieldhouse in Addison, the Panthers played those W.T. White Longhorns. And early on, after a bunch of passes, Cameron passes to Ronald for the layup on an all-freshman play. As the bench started this game, and freshman C.J. scores on a pass from Zurich. The regular starters then come in, and Bryant drives and scores. And Micah gets the shooter's bounce on this jump shot. Then Micah's pass disguises a shot into Divian Sykes is taken and passed out to Antonio, who hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor. It's time. Micah, dunk. Damon takes it to the house. And then Juan takes Damon's pass for 2 more. And after 1, it's 23-7, Panthers. Ronald makes the perfect pass to Micah for the lay-in. And then Micah spins in the lane for 2 more. And after 3, it's a 54-point Panther lead. Did Coach Peavy kind of plan for this part of the game? He sent in the team manager, Holland Langford, and when he scores, the place goes nuts. Then Juan hit an NBA-linked 3-point shot. And then Holland's dunk shot is blocked. And a foul is called. which was pretty much the highlight of this game as he came out. Micah scores on a layup underneath the basket. Then it's over. Final. Panthers 86 and those Longhorns 17. Micah had 19, Ronald 14, Damon 13, and Juan scored 12 as the Panthers are now 18-2 on the season, 5-0 in district play, and ranked number 1 in the state. Current boys District 8-6A standings have the Panthers and Richardson, the only undefeated teams, at 5-0. Lake Highlands and J.J. Pierce are 3-2. Skyline and Berkner, W.T. White, and Molina are playing it out. Upcoming for the Panthers and Pantherettes, the 24th of January, Friday, it's Molina. The Pantherettes are there. Panthers are home. Then on Tuesday the 28th, it's Berkner. The Panthers are home, and the Pantherettes are there. On Friday the 31st, it's Skyline. The Pantherettes are here. The Panthers are there. And then on Tuesday, February the 4th, it's Lake Highlands. Pantherettes here. Panthers there. All games are at 7:30. We'll be back on it before February the 4th with highlights of those games and more. As we close, the Man and Woman of the Year, the 42nd time, were named last week. And as we close, let's see some scenes from that ceremony back February 4.
So it is my pleasure to announce Betty Dunn as the 2019 Duncanville Woman of the Year.
Kevin Hugman, thank you for saying yes, let's do this. Mayor Gordon, thank you for supporting us. Pastor Frank, thank you for your support and your vision of this too. All of you, thank you very much.
He has also been involved with fundraising efforts with the Special Olympics of Texas for 30 years. Torch run, polar plunge, tip-a-cop, golf tournaments, over the edge. This individual is usually the top fundraiser with events he's involved with. He is a certified crime prevention specialist. He has brought the annual fire truck pool to Duncanville for the past 10 years, and the events raised over $30,000 for the Special Olympics in 2019 alone. He coordinates crime prevention efforts for the Duncanville Police Department, including the Citizens Police Academy, Citizens on Patrol, and National Night Out. And thankfully, this person has only actually pulled me over once. So, ladies and gentlemen, stop in the name of the law. Your 2019 Man of the Year is Officer Doug Sick.
So, I'm still trucking along. One wing right now, just had shoulder surgery. So, but we'll keep on trucking. So, thank y'all so much.